We're going to discuss a little bit about implementation and some of the challenges in the marketplace, because at the end of the day, I think everybody here is really trying to crack the code on personalization, on using data to make better experiences, to make better engagement. So when you go in and you're going into an organization that says, we want this, we really want to improve our personalization, what gets in the way?
First and foremost, it is the data. Until you make it better, you can't use it, right? You need to make a foundation that makes that data really strong. Those institutions that are interested to act and that find that this is the next frontier, they're the ones that are going to put priority behind it. Typically, executive sponsorship is important to say this is a priority for our institution and something that we want to get through.
That is leadership. How important is it for the leadership component to be in place to make the technology work?
Very important. Number one, right? My CEO, my CFO, my chief people officer from a digital strategy and culture perspective have to be aligned. My risk management has to be aligned. Come to me where I can orchestrate an end-to-end platform that includes core, that includes my digital channels, that includes my CRM all in one. If you can be a part of that, I'm open to that. The second piece, transparency. I need to make sure that any solution I'm looking at, data or non-data, fits in with my compliance and regulatory landscape and scope. And then finally, the third piece I'll say is, if you're not coming in aligned with my transformation, then it's just a solution. I will probably ask you, let's meet in 6 months.
What was your specific North Star?
Member experience. 10 years from now, what do I want my members to talk and say about me? We are trying to meet the need of a consumer. And that need of the consumer is where we define our endpoint. Netflix knows what movie I want to watch. I don't know what movie I want to watch. Amazon knows what I want to buy today. I don't know what I wanted to buy yesterday. And as banks, we do have access to all that financial information and learning capabilities. We have that personalized data. How do we convert it into true insights? And then how do we hyper-personalize and use firms like Personetics to help us get there?
In a lot of digital environments, the digital vendors and the digital space, there's no concept of empathy. Automatically, you now have a disadvantage in the digital space. But what if that digital space now came and said, here's a few things that you should do on day one. Here's some benefits that you're not using that we should be considering for you based on your spending patterns. That's a much more empathetic way than maybe a banner that says, hey, we have credit cards. Now, with cognitive banking and the ways that we approach customers empathetically, we can think about that across that whole journey.
If I am looking at an account opening process, I start digitally. If there's a challenge, I call the call center. If there's a challenge, I go to the branch. Are these all interconnected? If they are, it's a sweet experience.
In the branch, that person that you're speaking to only has a small set of data. One of the ways that we're continuously innovating is to incorporate more data with those people. Allow them to get the same level of digital intelligence that they could get online, give it to the banker, give the banker opportunity to maybe cross-sell or build a deeper relationship, but surface that data in a meaningful way to the human inside the bank as well as the digital side. You don't want to have the banker have less knowledge than digital. And certainly you don't want to have digital have less empathy than the banker.